We are all familiar with food for the body, right? Nice thoughts, education for enriching the mind. But the third aspect, what about enrichment of my soul? How will I nourish my soul? I often ask the youngsters, young friends, they come and say, oh, I need to marry and I don't know whom to marry and all that. I say, would you marry a person exactly like yourself who has your habits? Or when they are ready to business, would you enter in partnership with a person who thinks like you? Then they start really go inward and say, oh, not really. Then what changes would you want to make in yourself so that you become palatable, acceptable to others? It's not about yourself only that she should be fit for me. How fit are you for her? And that's why also, most people forget this consideration. So cleaning does help us in getting rid of lots of baggages we have, what we call also conditioning of the self. We get conditioned. I'll give you one small example. When they catch an elephant, wild elephant in the forest, they break it down. They train him. How do they train him? They tie his 4 legs with chains, 4 different trees. Then slowly and slowly it is domesticated. Then time comes. Because of this conditioning, even when you tie him up with a thin rope in a circus, on a plastic chair, he'll just stand docile, because he's conditioned already now. If it wanted, it can bring down the entire circus tent and create havoc. But he becomes so docile because of this conditioning, We have also been conditioned over the years because of our actions, thoughts, intentions. Not only ours, but influenced by others as well. So we need to get rid of it little by little, little by little, little by little, and see the beauty oozing out from your innermost being. We have trainers also who helps us get rid of this through yogic practices. And each time you meditate, you will feel, yes, I have become lighter and so much is gotten rid of from my system. You'll feel some sort of a liberated feeling within yourselves. Transmission is another beautiful thing about this heartfulness way. Simply put, it's food for your soul. We are all familiar with food for the body, right? Nice thoughts, education for enriching the mind. But the third aspect, what about enrichment of my soul? How will I nourish my soul? Then we have to depend on such masters who can transmit to us, help us go deeper in meditation. We have done this experiment so many times, and you can also try it with as many people as you like, and constantly you'll come to the same conclusion. When you have a group of 5 individuals who meditate with the same method but without transmission, and we have another 5 individuals with transmission, I assure you 5 out of 5 will have such an experience that will surpass the 5 controlled ones. And it's not more 50% or less, it will be close to 90% plus. I have yet to find even one person who says, I did not feel good after this meditation. No exception to this. And all the credits goes to this invention of pranahuti, transmission. Without this transmission and cleaning of the samskars, this system is like any other ordinary system. Make this as your lifestyle, You have nothing to lose. In fact, all your efforts in business will be reduced considerably because your inner guidance will be so intense that the moment you close your eyes, you'll be guided. It's not just that you close your eyes and think of God. It will be wonderful if one has the ability to focus fully during that entire half hour thinking of God. But there will be times when problems are there. Instead of going towards God, feeling the presence of that love, you will be engaged with your problems. Nothing wrong with those things. I would rather contemplate on these problems at night time and sleep without any judgment. By morning, I assure you, you will come to some conclusion which will be favorable. If nothing else, you will surely be guided what is wrong. Because that is our nature. When we have to choose between mind and heart, what would you choose? Often we say it has to be the heart. But that has also to sync with what my mind says, otherwise you remain frustrated. See? So there has to be marriage of mind and your heart. See? It's very easy to also decide whether it's coming from my heart or whether it's coming from my mind. How heart always corrects us. Always. Always. There is no exception to it. I'm yet to find an example of exception where heart misguides. Heart will tell you whenever something goes wrong, instantly, because that is not in natural order. Anything that is natural and good for us, heart will not give a signal. For example, if I had to lie and say, oh, my name is Robert, something will happen to my heart at that time. The moment I move from Kamlesh to Robert, I'll miss one heartbeat. No? Your heart will become heavy. Instead of speaking the truth, which is natural, when I speak the lie, which is unnatural, heart will give a signal. So that's the beauty of the heart. See? And more we meditate, more and more we do this cleaning. The conscience, we call the voice of the heart, becomes clearer and clearer. See? We need heart, not only for spirituality, but also to run a family affair, to run business empire. Everything heart is involved. See? Heart that is selfish, heart that is compromised, heart that is restless, cannot make the right decisions. It has to be at rest. It has to be at peace. And that is possible just like that with this heartfulness practice.